welcome to my channel. My name is Sylvia and my channel's all about art and craft. Now the first thing I've got to say is Happy New Year, guys. Hope your first day has been an awesome start to the year. Honestly, I'm enjoying the first day of the year and I hope you do too. Okay, let's get stuck into it. Okay, so 2020 is a year where I decided I need to get myself organised, because looking after my mother-in-law with dementia, I really do need to organise myself, because I can get myself lost so easily and I end up not being able to do what I love most, and that's being creative. So first of all, I've actually made myself a challenge, which is being creative on a daily basis, and so far so good. I've been doing something every single day, not necessarily completed all of them, however I was being creative and that was the point. Okay, and obviously the more things I create and finish, the more things I get to sell at the flea market. So how do I keep myself organised now? Well, I've got a two-step plan here. One is my U-Beaut new diary. Check it out. What does it say? Do what you love. Well, I thought that was pretty perfect, because I want to do what I love, and that is being creative. Anyhow, before I go off on a tangent, which I've been doing, hence why this is my third go at the video. Anyway, so in your diaries you always have a year planner. So what I've done is I've put in here like the craft market that we have that runs once a month. So if I decide to do them, I know exactly when they're going to be on, because I'm going to need to know so that I can put my application in order to get a spot. So, but I'm not 100% sure if I'll do it. It will depend on the flea market, on how well I'm doing there. The other thing that I found that was really important to me was kids. Like, when do they go back to school? When's their last day of school before they have a holiday? You know, before the school holidays start. So I've put all that in here. And eventually it'll actually have a lot more in there as well, because I can go to this at a glance without having to go to a particular page in my diary. So I just kept it nice and simple. Now, today being the 1st of January. Well, what I've done is I actually went out yesterday quickly and I found this notepad, and I'm just going to start using this to stick into my diary, so I can put little notes in here. So as you can see, it actually fits perfectly. Hang on, I'll have to probably zoom out a little bit. Up, out, girl. So as you can see, it fits perfectly into the diary. Okay, now obviously I'm not going to do it like a full page, stick it down like that, because that defeats the purpose of having a diary. But what I've actually done, and if I turn the page, I started creating a to-do list. Now I've only done for today and tomorrow. Okay, so basically I just put a little bit of double-sided tape on the diary and then stuck the paper down and then just folded the paper over, put to-do list there, and then I'll put be awesome. because what I'm trying to do is sort of put positive things on my to-do list to encourage me. You know, got to stay positive. So anyhow, so then I can just flick it open and I can see everything that I wanted to do for the day, and I can just tick them off as I go along. It is a good way of me being organised. Okay, now the two top ones will always be the same every day. Okay, do washing. Well, normally what I should have actually done is I should have put that right underneath, because it needed to go right underneath it, because it's all hand in hand. However, I didn't do it. Doesn't matter. It's on here. That's the main thing. So, you know, and I've got things like make butter, make potato salad, and a garden salad, you know. Now, I did make the garden salad, but I didn't make the potato salad. So I've moved it over to tomorrow. But I've already done one that was for tomorrow. So I've literally just swapped two of them around. However, this should keep me organised so that I can find the time to be creative, you know, but do everything else as well, including doing the YouTube channels, the YouTube videos, and other things that I'd like to do. So, you know, like sorting out the top shelf in my craft room. Oh boy, I still got to do that. I'll be doing it after the video, I think. So anyway, the other thing, the one thing I'll stop doing is creating a shopping list. Well, yeah, okay. That's why you forget to buy things. So because we go shopping every 2 weeks, I've put one in here for shopping. It's got shopping list, and I've already got a few things written down because I know they're due to be purchased that fortnight. But what I've done is, instead of sticking it down the way I did with the to-do list, I stuck it out up the top here, so that when the diary's actually shut and, you know, I sort of discover, oh, something's running short, I better put on my shopping list, I can just come here, put my finger right there, open it up, and I'm straight at where my shopping list is. And on the day, very carefully, I can pull it away and take the shopping list with me. So the other thing I'm going to be using the diary for is for any sort of appointments that I might have, or, you know, if I've got a workshop going or a class running, it'll go into my diary. Okay? The other thing that I've made is my visual planner, and this is going to be just for the art and craft side of things. Okay? And I've used the Strathmore Visual Journal Mixed Media pad, which has got 68 pages in it. It's 100% cotton with vellum finish. Well, some things I wouldn't use it for. Let's say it this way. I'll show you in a minute. Anyway, so what I've done is I've pulled that bit off. So I just had the hard cover, and excuse me, I decorated it a little bit, you know, positive stuff on there, you know, be creative daily. It's like a little prompt for me, like be creative daily, because I'll be looking at it. Have fun. Well, I generally do try and have fun being creative, so that's pretty good. You got this. In other words, I can do anything. don't forget to be awesome. I'm pretty awesome, so I would do just that. Be awesome. Sometimes I do need a little reminding. So anyway, so when you open it up, the first thing you've got is your index. Now this is where I'm going to warn you guys. Alcohol markers, big no-no in here, because it bleeds straight through to the other side. Now luckily I was smart enough to actually use this. I think it was this, maybe I used something else, I can't remember. Anyway, I did put something in between the two pages before I coloured all that in alcohol marker, because it bled right through and I wouldn't have been able to use this side. And I thought, but I really do want to use this side because I want to use the pages up as much as I can. So what I did, I just grabbed a piece of smooth cardstock, cut it to size, stuck it on so that I could use it. And this one I've got the visual ideas right at the beginning. Now, getting into that bit. As you can see, I've got little tags along the side, and you probably sort of look at it and go VIGMANCSB list, MTDL. What the hell is that? Well, all I have to do is open my planner and I can go, okay, I want to go to monthly to-do list, MTDL, MTDL. All I've done is given it shortcuts because I didn't want to write it that tiny that I couldn't read it, and two, I didn't want it super long. So do it as short as possible and go in the same, like, you know, make sure you put it in that particular order and everything is good. But it's a good way of doing it because you can just, you know, get to it straight away. What I've done is I've left this side blank, okay? Because I figure I might need a couple of pages for my ideas. I might need more, I don't know. If I do need more, I'll just use some of my notepad, paper and just stick that over the top or something, I don't know. Anyway, I figured 2 pages is probably enough. And the next one is my goals. So I've written all my goals in here, and I was just using mainly stamps, except for the goals. I've handwritten it. I know my handwriting is not the neatest, but never mind. And again, I've actually left one whole sheet alone. So I've got this side and this side to write more goals if I need to. What I've done is I've just put a few down. So what I'm going to do is work through those. Once they are completed, I'll move on to the next. Okay? And when it comes to goals, I'll put here, build up YouTube. Well, you guys can actually help me, because basically my goal currently is to reach 100 subscribers. And what I'm going to do, as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, is have a giveaway. So if you guys want to help me out, be sure to, you know, share it with friends, family, you know, share it on social media to try and give me a helping hand of building up my subscribers, my followers, so that we can start having some giveaways. So, because basically what I'm going to do is, you know, every 100 I'll have a giveaway, but I will end up shortening it at a later date, you know, where I might do it every 500 or every 1,000, depending on where we're at. But I'll probably end up, you know, doing other little giveaways, like little competitions and stuff. So it's going to be an awesome year, and we're going to have lots and lots of fun. So That's all I'm going to say for the minute. Because I don't want to give all my secrets away. Sorry, guys. You'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Okay, so next I've got markets. Because we're doing the markets, and I sort of thought it'll be a good way for me to work out how much I make at the markets every month. So I've got my gross, my expense, and then my net. Now when it comes to expense, it'll be things like, you know, my little spot at the market, what it'll cost me, as well as, well, my little bay. And if I decide, you know, oh, I need a coffee, or my husband decides, oh, he needs a coffee. He seems to be the one getting all the coffees, not me. I've been really, really good. I stick to my water instead. It's free. So, anyway, you know, it'll start giving me an overview, and I'll have a total down the bottom here, and I'll be doing it for February, March, all the way through to December, okay, just so that I can see, you know, how well I'm going, like, you know, are things really starting to pick up, etc. So, you know, I thought it'll be a good thing to do. Now, the other thing that I've done here is my art and craft supplies to be purchased. Now, I know I've written it backwards. I was tired that day. I only had an hour's sleep, so never mind. And what I've done is I've wrote down some of the things that I want to purchase throughout the year. But some of them I've actually wrote on see next page, or NP for next page, because, you know, I couldn't really write it in there. And what will happen is when you turn the page over, I've got my list of supplies that I wanted. And the reason why I've done it like this is because I've written down all the colours that I want, how much it's going to cost me at a particular supplier. So, and what I actually wrote on, you guys are going to laugh. I got this notepad of a $100 note. I thought that was pretty cool. And I thought, perfect. If any of you are into manifesting, well, this is one way of manifesting. Okay. I actually keep this in my handbag at all times. And in my purse, I actually have a heap of these folded up. And I'll give you a little secret. Actually, I'll show it to you. Because we actually purchase a lotto ticket every week. And, oh, wrong side. And what I actually do, hang on, that's got to come out. That doesn't belong in there. And what I actually do is, as you can see, I've got the $100 notes folded, right? And there's my lotto ticket. I've got my lotto ticket in with the fake $100 notes. Well, guys, if you believe it doesn't work, I will show you something else, and I'll just have to go and grab it. We've only been playing lotto for a very short period of time. And check this out. These are all copies of my winning tickets. And as I say, this is only for a short period of time. I have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Okay? Now, I think that's pretty awesome. And in total, I've actually won over $200 in total so far, or we have. I better say we. My husband does watch my videos, and if he hears me say I, he will kill me. No, not really. But he'll make a comment, so, what about me? I won too. So, yeah, and keep him happy. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so let's not go off track too much here. So, it's my way of manifesting that these are the supplies that I'm going to purchase, okay? And when I open it up, I've got all my colours there, and I've put down the total amount of colours that I want, how much it's going to cost me each, and how much it's going to cost me in total. So if I decide I want to get the whole lot in one go, I've got the total there, or I can just grab a few colours, you know, whatever it might be. Anyhow, and other things that goes with it that I have to purchase separately, I've written that there too, where I'm going to purchase it from, and then the total amount. Okay, so fold it back up, and in order to keep these pretty much folded like that, all I did was use my my bone folder and rubbed it over the top. So yeah, again here, same thing. Now with this particular one, the ink drawing EC, it's sort of like, well, one's cheaper than the other, but one I'm going to end up having to pay postage, so I'm going to have to try and figure out how much the postage is going to cost me, and then work it out from there. Will it work out cheaper ordering it online, or am I better off going to my local store? So sometimes it pays to do your homework. Only because you see the price cheaper online doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work out cheaper. So that's a little tip for you guys, you know, if you like ordering online, do your homework. You can save a lot of money that way. Okay, and then I decided to do a monthly to-do list. Okay, so here I've got all the things that I want to create for the month. Now I haven't really finished this, you know, coloured it in or anything like that, because as I say, I was super tired that particular day. So, and by this stage I was basically to the point, yeah, okay, if I can get January to December in, I'll be happy. I did fill this one out, and this is actually a way where I can start getting myself into a routine, but I'm prompting myself as well. Okay, so although it says to-do list, I'll put here stay in a routine, keep sorting room, because by me purchasing more and more things, I'm going to keep having to reshuffle everything. So, and yeah, I'm going to be doing that very shortly too, so it's going to be fun. You know, purchase new supplies. So I want to purchase some new supplies in January. Now I've already got a few things coming, so I just got to wait until that happens. Create flyers, because I want to be able to take these flyers to our local shopping centres to put on the board, so that you know, people can see that my flyer, and you know, if they want to learn art and craft, you know, they can get my contact details and they can actually see I do workshops, I do classes, and I'll even do parties, you know. I mean, hey, wherever I can make money in order to start creating an income, I'm more than happy to do it. So I'm not going to quiver over it. So, and I'm going to end up putting more in here, but for the minute, I've just left it at that. I figured it's a good start, because I'll probably end up, you know, doing pages where, you know, workshops and classes, how much did I make on those every month. But I haven't put it in there yet, so, but hopefully this will move me in the right direction. So there you have it. Now, I do hope you give us a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel and you want to learn from me and you want to watch me growing, because I will share everything with you, you know, where I'm at with, you know, creating an income, etc., etc., for those who are actually interested in turning their art and craft into a little income or a full-blown business, then this is definitely your channel. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified of more videos that are coming. I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.